Hello and welcome to Cast Rollers. We're the only thing more cast than our dice is the campaign that we're playing. Before we jump into the game, let's start off with introducing everyone. Hi, I'm Celeste. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the DM.
Hi, I'm Kat. My pronouns are she, they, and I'm playing Typha.
Hi, I'm Feli. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Dawn.
Hi, I'm Coffee. My pronouns are he, they, and I'm playing Prince. The content warnings for this episode are as follows: ghosts, mild gore, animal violence and death, D&D typical violence, and vampires being vampires. In the description, you'll find credits for all sound effects and music used. Enjoy the show!
Last session, we started off with everybody sleeping. Everybody going on their shifts. I don't think anything happened during Prince's shift. I think as Mark and Prince talked,
Yeah, we had
nothing notable
we
happened.
had bro talk. That was kind of it.
Is Mark and Prince
Romance
talked, but
talk.
nothing notable happened during Typha and Arena's shift. Watch Typha's face sister, Iris, just appeared and tried to sneak up on Typha, which didn't work. She tried to teleport away, which also didn't work because Barovia. So Iris decided to sleep in Typha's pocket for the night and figure out something out later. And then leading on to Dawn's watch, Dawn started off with watching the March of the Dead, where she saw a couple ghosts just watching her. One of them fell. One of her friends, Conan, fell off the bridge and reached out to Dawn, but they disappeared into a cloud of green mist. After that happened, Dawn noticed that there were zombies and zombified wolves and skeletons coming from the tier fours. So she woke everyone up. There was a combat. Then after this, everyone decided that they were going to sleep somewhere else. So they walked for an hour to somewhere else. They slept. Um, Prince and Arena had a conversation about seeing Strahd in the forest, just watching the fight. And then after the fight, after everyone woke up, Typha and Prince got into an argument. Because Typha pressured Prince into talking about his past, and we start with everyone just continuing down the road. Uh, Typha and Prince are far apart from each other, and you're just kind of walking up the mountainside. What do you all want to do?
I'm just walking down the path. I guess I'm leading at this point, even though I don't really know where I'm going. So.
Okay, so
I think we got a little bit heated back there, and maybe we should apologise to each other.
No.
Oh,
it's
Typha's gonna shrug for the time being.
oh
if,
dear.
as Mark goes up to you, says it's best to just let them cool off for a bit before they get into any serious apologies or whatever.
Very true. Okay.
There is unfortunately one thing that we should probably talk about at some point, which is the card reading that we had. But I don't feel up to discussing it right now, perhaps later. But we do need to talk about it and what it means. So I'm just throwing that out there. Alright?
You got a card reading?
Yes, we did. We visited the Vistani.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they were with us when we visited the Vistani.
Well, yeah, they know that, but they didn't know that you got a fucking card reading. You went into a tent for like half an hour.
It made me chuckle because the matter of fact way Prince was like, "Yeah, we went, we visited the Vistani," and I was like, "They were with us."
Uh-huh. Prince is just saying Prince is saying that as an explanation, but I get how it came across.
It probably just made me chuckle for a moment. I do apologize. Well, seeing as everyone's being grumpy,
Prince just frowns.
I didn't. No, that wasn't Typha. That was me.
Oh, okay, never.
And
That was
everyone
me.
make a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah. Oh, I did not do well.
11.
8.
Perception.
What on earth was that?
13. I have a new dice roller, which I actually made from a candle that I stole from my mom after she was done with it.
We talked about that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Sorry, I don't know how I'm gonna share it with the podcast viewers, other than if you join our Discord, I can put a picture of it in the chat. But it's a very cool candle. It's got like a werewolf pattern on it, so I thought that suited Curse of Strahd. So if you hear weird glass noises, it's okay. But anyway.
But anyway, you don't know. You just kind of notice this. It wasn't really described mostly the last few sessions, but you're walking up a mountainside. It's kind of for Typha, since she hasn't been here. You just begin to notice how much this area just begins to elevate, and just everything, just the whole kind of landscape just is some sort of valley, which is interesting. You can always see the castle from where you are now. Anyway, just kind of at the top of the other side of the mountains. But you're just going up here, which is part of the forest. As you're walking, you do notice that because Irina decided to sleep in her armor for the 2 hour rest. She does seem slightly more tired than everyone else, so you are going at a slower pace than you usually would be. Um, and you just hear the constant shaking of the little plant that is just following Dawn just constantly by her feet, just shaking.
Can I pick Raspberry up?
Yes, you can.
Fantastic.
When you pick Raspberry up, you see the little fairy Iris just kind of looks at you from inside. And they just poke their head up. Oh, hi.
Iris is inside Raspberry.
Yeah,
Do you want to
She
say
just-
hello to Raspberry?
I'm in Raspberry. I've said hello.
Oh. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm confused.
Me all the time.
I like you. And she just goes back inside. You see that she is you just watch the kind of rustling, and she picks one of the raspberries from Raspberry, and she begins eating one. She
Friendship.
obviously asks, and the Raspberry seems happy.
Can I have? Typha's gonna call from the back. Hey Iris, Dawn doesn't know anything about the Feywild. Why don't you tell her a story?
Oh my god, you don't know about the Feywild? Do you know about the Feywild?
No, only from stories.
Tell her a true story, Iris.
A true story? Well, there was this like one time where we went to this like fancy place, and there's like all these people, and I don't remember it very well, but there were like I mean, I think you were talking about it before. It was like this ball, and like it was the ball of the anniversary, the birthday. I can't remember of the summer court, the archway of summer. At least that's what my mother said. But I wasn't paying too much attention, and there was like this. There was a bunch of people. There was like a fire genasi, a fire genie, and there's like when you're in the Feywild, it like there's like she just kind of rambles on about all different things. She talks about how promises are like forever and you cannot go against them just from whatever force of chaotic magic. And she talks about the gods of the Feywild, which you know to be the more fluid type, not fluid in the way of water, but like fluid and like whimsy and such. And just all those sorts of things. And she talks about how she grew up in this area between summer and spring, and how the seasons never really change unless you moved along with them.
That
Yeah.
seems really confusing. Like, why? Obviously, it makes sense because you moved to the seasons, but like, would you just want to travel a lot to see new seasons, or do you just pick the one you like?
No, I like to stay in summer and spring, but apparently like the people in winter are like kind of scary, and they're like cold, and I don't like cold. It's kind of cold here. It's kind of annoying. I went there once, and it wasn't fun. So yeah, you will continue in the same one. That else wanted to do anything?
I want to have, whilst Dawn is talking to Iris, I would like to have Typha very quietly waddle up to Prince.
He is trying to waddle away from you.
She's not like trying to like sneak up or anything. She's literally trying to come up, but she looks very awkward. Just so you know.
He'll look at you, be like, "What do you want?"
To apologize.
Really?
In the Feywild, things are different. Down here, my mom warned. Well, my Iris's mom, our mom warned me that I need to not just push people. It's not over there. I got away with. I shouldn't make excuses. I want to say sorry. I know I pushed too hard, and I'm sorry, and I will try and not do it again. And you were right to tell me to stop, and I'm sorry I didn't stop. I should have stopped when you said.
Prince thinks about it. He stays quiet, but then he sighs and he goes, "I appreciate your apology. I am sorry that I snapped at you. I am sure that I could have said for you to stop in a much more polite manner, but yeah, thank you for apologizing."
You don't have to apologize. My mom warned me I should be more careful, and I wasn't. But could I ask you a favor?
Depends what it is.
It's not to do with our argument.
Still depends what it is, but sure, go on.
Could you stop winding me up about Irina? It's bad enough that Iris is doing it, and it's not that I mean, even regardless of anything to do with feelings, it's not appropriate right now, and I don't want to make things uncomfortable with the walk. I'll try and calm down with winding you up about Ismark. I will calm down with winding you up about Ismark. I won't do it anymore.
Well, in that case, I think we're even. So, fine by me.
Shake? She holds out her hand.
Prince wrinkles his nose because this requires physical contact, but he will shake your hand.
I would like to point out that I personally actually held my hand out to shake.
I shall do the same. From across the country we shall shake.
So you do this, and as you begin to shake, you see the little Iris's kind of ears go up, and she flies over to you. It's a promise.
It's
no.
It is not a promise.
Oh
god, no. It is absolutely not.
We were grown-ups, and I took Mom's advice, and I apologized.
Okay.
And we're just agreeing to try and be nice to each other.
Yes.
She walked away already.
Thank God.
She was excited in the prospect of a promise. It seems that you get the impression that just a little Fey entity like herself being here could bring that Feywild magic of promises into this.
Prince looks...
Never make a promise.
Prince looks very uncomfortable.
I made one promise to her once when we were little. I promised if we went and tried to steal some sweets, I'd give her my portion, and she took them all.
Wow. You did promise her your portion.
Yeah, but I thought she'd leave me one.
That's not how Feywild promises work. How? Okay.
I was little.
Fair.
I just arrived there.
I'll allow it. I mean, it could be worse. I've heard of some people falling for the old "give me your name" trick, you know? You do know of that.
They gave me my name.
Ah. That's not quite what I mean, but I appreciate the sentiment. No, I mean, I assume you've heard of it. It's the whole thing where a fairy... sometimes it's a plant, but usually a fairy. They'll say to you, "May I have your name?" You tell them your name, and they now have your name, and you lose your own. I've heard of someone having that happen to them. Thankfully, I didn't fall for it. But yeah. It's not fun.
I don't know if Iris ever did that. I can't do that.
Well, you're not a fairy, or magically imbued plant, or any of the, Feywild denizens.
Does that mean Raspberry could do it?
Maybe if Raspberry were from the Feywild, I don't know. It requires speech.
Hey,
So-
Dawn,
Hello?
is Raspberry from the Feywild?
A pot. I don't really know where the pot came from. My friend. So
Was your
maybe
friend from the Feywild?
they are very colourful like you, so
Huh.
hey God, do I know this?
Yeah, you know that she's from Feywild.
Oh, thank you, God.
I mean, she told you stories of it before. That's how you got all your information about the Feywild.
Yes, she's from the Feywild.
Hey, never make Raspberry a promise.
And never give Raspberry your name if they happen to ask for it,
But he already
That's
knows my name.
which is a good thing. Either way. Well, that's enough Feywild talk for one day, or for 1 week, perhaps a month, perhaps forever in my case. Whatever.
Don't you miss
Yeah.
it?
No, I really
Okay.
don't.
Typha's gonna now this has been awkward enough. She's gonna kind of step back a bit to Dawn.
Absolutely fair.
She had to apologize. This is not comfortable. She's never had to do that before.
I see.
So,
You did good, Typha.
Thank you. Your friend was from the Feywild?
Yeah.
Do you know where?
Can I roll to remember?
Sure. I mean, you know, you sent me all the notes. She's from Winter. I mean, did I send you the notes? I can't remember.
I can't remember. Thank you, God. I think it was winter.
Oh. You mean the place that Iris doesn't like?
Yeah, but they were alright. They were quite nervous. So maybe they're not all scary.
They were nervous?
Yeah, they found me scary.
But you're not scary.
No, you're not.
I can be scary if I want to be.
Yes, I'm sure that you could be Dawn, but to us you are not.
I imagine she tries to puff out her chest, but in that way when you're so unsure, you just look even sillier. What do you mean?
Oh, wow, you are terrifying right now.
Don't be
Yay.
mean.
I'm not being mean. Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit mean. Whatever. Dawn, you're doing great.
We are all doing great.
Yes, sure.
We're trying. At this point, I would like Typha to kind of look at Ismark and Irina and be like, these poor people.
They're just talking to themselves about things, and Irina just nods at you. So continuing, unless anyone wants to do anything else.
Not really.
Okay. You
No, we'll have that talk later, it's fine. Yep, go.
you all head up to the top of this mountain. Well, not the top, to this kind of. You'll just walk up to the nearly the top. There's still some to the side, to the point where the bridge you saw at the bottom of Tier Falls is now here. Irina looks at everyone. She's quite tired. She says, "Do you want to take a break for a bit? I don't think I can continue for a bit longer."
Typha will instantly sit down, just literally where she's where she stood.
You sit
Do you want
down
to
in
take
the
a break
middle of
for
the
it?
path.
Yes.
So,
I have never walked this much before.
Do you want to perhaps not sit in the middle of the path, though?
But there's nobody here,
And
and this bit's flat.
fine, whatever. Unless anyone else would like to convince Typha to move out to the middle of the road.
Iris sits on the floor.
I can try carrying you to the side if that helps.
I think Irina...
He's so tall.
Dawn, it might be a bit safer to sit. Dawn? Typha might be a bit safer to sit at least a little bit to the side.
She's not gonna get up. She's gonna like roll grumpily onto her hands and knees and just crawl over to the side, and then do that little fetal curl. Like, walking is so hard.
Oh no!
That is... Probably shouldn't call you pathetic out loud. Anyway,
I'm gonna look and see if there's anything she can throw at Prince. Nothing hard.
Yeah, make a perception check, I guess.
I got 16.
You just find a weird ball of moss.
No, perfect. I will throw that at Prince. Oh wait, do I need
Roll
to
to attack.
throw? Roll to attack.
Yeah,
Okay,
add
and
your dex
add my
instead of
dex.
your. Yeah.
Okay, so where's my dex? Dex is there. So I got 19.
Yeah, you throw it. It doesn't hurt Prince. So Prince, you just get this little ball. It's a ball of moss, so it just kind of bounces off of your face. I don't know.
Bonk.
Yeah, a little bit of like moss bits are left on your face.
He wouldn't have minded it, but now you've left moss on his face. So he swipes that off and then just frowns at you. He's gonna cast Gust and just casually blow some wind in your face.
Um, are you gonna do that like in the way that it pushes them 10 feet, or
Yes. Well, it pushes 5 feet. So
yeah, make a strength save, Typha.
What save?
strength.
Strength save.
Oh, but that's my worst stat. And I got a 2.
You
No! So
get
that's a -1.
Yeah.
So I got 1.
I pushed you
got
5
an
feet.
unnatural 1. she's
yeah,
she's
you just kind of
she is lying down, so she's just gonna roll across the floor away from everybody.
Cool. I pushed you 5 feet away. Prince looks satisfied now. He would like to look around though. Look at that bridge. What's up with that bridge? How's it doing?
yeah, make a perception check.
Let me get my dice. Oh, we can do the cool ASMR roll again.
That is a nice roll.
I know, right?
That hurt my ears.
Sorry.
It was worth it for the ASMR.
What roll am I doing? Is it perception? 16.
You look around. Over the bridge, there's not much. But you do see actually. Somebody roll the d6.
Somebody roll with a d6.
Yeah.
Dawn, I think Dawn should roll it.
Do it.
Okay, hang on. D6. 4.
Woo!
Yeah, so Prince, you don't see much over the bridge. This is kind of the slight fog that's kind of around everywhere. Just kind of fog mist. Just kind of sits on it. This is the bridge. You look around and you see that this is obviously the path that the march happens on. And you just kind of look at the grass for a bit, and you see that a lot of it looks like it's dead, but at the same time there's like it looks wilted, but you watch a weird flower in its wilted form just kind of blooms with some sort of undead quality to it. You don't fully understand, but it's a wilting, not wilt, it's a wilting blossoming flower.
Huh.
And just as you're looking around, you see this girl who's kind of just who was off by the corner. You didn't notice her before for some reason. Actually, Feli, not Feli, Dawn, you noticed her a bit before this. She's got this like sun hat, this like kind of white sun hat and a sundress. She's got like a little basket, and she's just kind of looking around at the plants and looking for something.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Is everything alright?
Yes, I'm looking for some plants. Can you help me?
Sure. What plants are you looking for?
Well, I'm trying to find something to help my brother's sickness. It's called lamb's quarters. It's like a little weed type thing.
Can I roll nature?
Yeah, you can look around and you can roll investigation or nature if you want to. Everyone can do this if you want to help out.
Yeah, I'm more
I'll help.
rolling nature to try and figure out if I know anything about that plant. Just to see if I can figure out what kind of illness her brother has.
Yeah. So roll medicine if you want to. Medicine or nature if you want to figure out the illness.
Cool.
Can I roll investigation to try and find it, please?
Yes.
Me
You
too.
can.
I would like to help too.
Make a different check.
I got a
Um,
13.
13.
I got 14 with nature.
Okay. Prince. You don't know much about it. You kind of heard it in passing. It's kind of just to cure. Forgot what it does. I had it written down.
You're all good. What's the name of it again?
Lamb's quarters.
Lamb's quarters.
I can't remember. But it doesn't matter.
So it's a plant, and it heals, I think.
You get the impression that it's general healing, to cure fever, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But with you two looking around, you both kind of find some individually. Just kind of this wilted lamb's quarters,
Oh no.
but like wilted in the same way that it looks healthy but dead at the same time.
Mm,
Can I take it over to the girl and be like, I found some, but I don't know how good this will be for you.
She opens her hand to take it. You give it to her.
Yeah.
It falls through her hand, and you see that in her hand is perfectly fine lamb's quarters, but on the floor is dead lamb's quarters. Thank you. This will help my brother a lot. She looks over to you, Dawn. Did you find any?
yes, I found this one, and she'll do the same. Just to make
Thanks.
sure it wasn't like a one-off, like it falls through.
While that happens, I'm gonna have my head on a tilt, like watching, like what on earth is happening?
Yeah, she does the same thing. The lamb's quarters falls, and you see in both of her hands is a little bundle of lamb's quarters. Thank you. I am prepared.
Can I make a investigation, intelligence, whatever I'd need? I want to know if this lady is a ghost.
You know that she's a ghost.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if I need to check for it.
How?
Where is your brother?
My brother, he lives in the village of Barovia. He's sick at the moment. We run a butcher's.
You run a butcher's.
Yeah.
Prince side-eyes Dawn.
So does Typha.
What?
This means something, but my character's head is blank.
What was your butcher's name?
Dawn, what was your butcher's name?
Heck, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm asking
make
so
it
that
weird,
you, as Dawn, can then go, oh, that's my butcher. It doesn't necessarily
it
need a
doesn't-
name, but that's why I'm asking.
Doesn't really have a name. It's just a family run thing.
Gotcha. Well, I wish your brother well.
Yeah.
How long ago did you have that place? I mean, how long have you had that place?
For as long as I can remember. Why? Is it of any importance?
Just curious.
It's okay. I'm gonna go now.
Can I just be really obvious and just turn to Dawn and be like, don't you have a butcher's in Barovia? I thought there was only one.
I did too, but maybe I was wrong.
Where is your butcher's in Barovia? Where in Barovia is your butcher's? I'm gonna point to the ghost girl.
It's at the village of Barovia. It's just kind of to the north side, slightly to the east, which is where you all know Dawn's butcher's to be.
Dawn is visibly sweating. She's like, what does it mean? Come on, one brain cell. You can do this. What does it mean?
Do you wanna do an insight check?
I would love to do an insight. Thank you, God. 12.
You notice a resemblance to your father. You don't know much. She slightly reminds you of your mother for whatever reason, but that doesn't mean anything, and she's not an orc. So, but anyway, Anton's he's gonna get sicker without me. So, goodbye. And she kind of just goes off, and as she walks away, she turns into this white mist.
Can I turn to Dawn and be like, was she your aunt?
I don't think so. She looked like my parent.
I was gonna say probably a grandmother rather than an aunt.
That's.
Uh,
But then
Ty
she's so young.
Dawn. Anton is your father's name, if you don't remember that. But anyway, continue.
I'll say.
Is that all you do?
Well, I don't know about anyone else, but Prince will be turning and walking away because, in his opinion, he doesn't want to disturb this poor little ghost lady.
The ghost has already disappeared.
Exactly.
Um,
Prince is just like, yep, a ghost. Moving on.
Okay.
so,
Then I'm
are
gonna
you all
go to
going then?
Irina and say maybe we should move.
Yeah.
Irina gets up. She clearly doesn't want to. She's clearly just a bit tired, and
Wait,
stressed out from what happened last night. But
what
she
about
gets
the
up.
other side of the road? There wasn't a ghost there.
We might as well just continue moving. It's fine.
I'd offer you a piggyback, but I'm
No, it's okay.
really small.
The sooner we get there, the better.
Yes, the sooner you can rest as well.
So you continue down the path. You go around. You go onto this large bridge which goes down like a few 100 feet to where you see the Tearfalls, where you was last night, and you just kind of continue down. You see this one point where there's an offshoot, but Irina and his monks just look at you and said, "We don't need to go over there." Um, you take just a couple of hours just going around the um, the mountains. You see you're getting closer to the castle, and Irina's getting visibly more like distressed about the fact that you're gonna have to like go close to the castle to get away from it. And
Um,
you,
can we notice that?
yes, I said you noticed
Yeah,
that.
it's visibly. Duh. Sorry. Can I walk over and go? Hey, I've got this right, and pull out my little bottle of holy water.
Yeah, but I don't know
But
how much that's gonna do anything.
it might help. And
It
she's
might.
gonna give it to Irina to carry, just to try and help her relax a bit.
Thank you. I guess I'll try to use this if they come.
Mhm.
Uh, while we're passing the castle, can I look towards it, roll like perception, investigation,
You're
anything?
you're not like passing the castle yet. You're just getting to this point. You see that there's this bend and it goes towards there's a cross section where there's like one part goes into further into the mountains where you know the castle is, and then there's this other part where there's another Typha. You would have seen this, and I mean you will have seen this before, but Dawn, you've only seen it a couple times. Just this large gate, that the one that you saw Typha at the beginning, which is just like these two giant statues of knights, and this gate that seems to be this one seems to be just completely broken to the side. You can do a perception check right now if you want to,
Well,
whilst you're doing that.
Yeah.
Ismark and Arena just kind of look at each other, and Ismark go, uh, it might be better to. What do you all think? Should we sneak past this, or should we just go as fast as we can?
I got a 17.
Was it perception?
Yeah.
Can I do investigation instead?
What are you investigating? Why are you trying to do that? What are you
Because
looking for?
simply because it gives me a better number. But
Yeah.
uh,
If you're looking for something, then
5.
5.
Natural 2023.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice.
So you're just keeping a watch out. As you get there, you haven't made a decision. Arena's like, are we going to sneak around this, or are we just going to run?
Well, that's why we asked perception, wasn't it? To figure out what's the best
Yeah,
thing to do.
you're looking around. There's just, like I said, there's a gate. You see, everyone sees just at this point the castle is kind of obvious is behind the mountain. You see that the path that goes towards the castle has to go around the mountain, but you see just a large spire just peeking over. It's far away, but close, the closest that most of you have been to the castle. Um, and as you're all looking, as you're making this decision, you see this tall, high elf lady with dark skin and just large braids and this large, just flowy, like cloak with patterns of the well, Dawn. You see this. No one else does. Large patterns of constellations all around her cloak, and she's coming from where the castle was. And everyone else, you will just hear this largest thumping of something coming by, and you will see that from the castle seems to be this wolf that is twice the size of any dire wolf that you've ever seen. It's like almost as well. It's bigger than what this woman seems, and this woman just seems to look calm and seems to be going over there. What are you all doing?
We've seen the big wolf.
You've seen the big wolf. Dawn, you see this lady. Ismark and Irina, they're hiding.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hide with Ismark and Irina.
And they're not doing well.
Oh.
Doing well still?
Can we visibly see Irina and Ismark are not doing well for stealth?
Yeah. Well, you don't know yet. You're making a split decision right now.
Oh. If I knew that they were not doing good, I would have done something for them, but I don't know that, so I will just stealth.
You're just stealthing? Okay. I roll stealth. Dawn, what are you doing?
My brain's gone blank. I'm sorry.
Everyone else is like ducking behind a bush.
I will probably join everyone hiding behind the bush then.
Roll stealth.
I got an unnatural 20.
Okay, nice.
Who would have thought the giant tall lady isn't very good at hiding? 8.
Okay.
If it helps you, I got a 9.
You're not trying to hide behind Dawn or something, are you?
Oh, well, I am now.
Prince,
Terrified,
you
the
notice that
really
people
small
aren't...
one is the only one that hid well.
Yep. You notice that people aren't doing very well at hiding.
I noticed that.
Yes,
Why are you hiding from the really tall lady?
Cool, I am going
The
to...
really tall lady?
Since everyone is sucking at hiding, I am gonna, try and make a gesture for everyone to continue backing into the woods, as I
Yes,
cast Minor Illusion.
Oh, okay. So you will continue back into the woods. Dawn, you can see them and hear them with your 20 plus whatever your perception is. Your natural 20. You can see them. Do you want to be listening to this conversation? If you move back, you have to do another perception check.
Yes, please. I will try and do another perception check.
Okay, so you're all moving back at this point. You can do a perception check again. Prince, what are you making your illusion?
I need to think about that. My brain was like, protect everyone else, do something, and then didn't think much beyond that. Minor illusion, what would I do? So we have a giant wolf. I don't know about the weird lady, do I? I don't know about the giant wolf.
No, you don't see her.
Okay. Well, the usual tactic. I will make another wolf. I will make it big, and I will have it sprint through the woods, passing the giant wolf in the hope it will follow.
You make a wolf as big as you can, which is a 5-foot cube.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a pretty big wolf, but it's like not that long.
No.
At least I don't think it is. I can't remember. It's probably long enough.
It's small. It's only about the length of Typha. Typha's short.
It's
So-
big for a normal wolf, but it's definitely not dire wolf levels.
Yeah, it's weirdly proportioned. And it's gonna run away. Well, it's gonna run. Do you want to make a deception check?
Mm-hmm.
Dawn, what do you...
I got a 14.
Okay. Prince?
Well, hold on, where's my deception?
Sounds like bad news.
Oh, I have great deception, I forgot about that. 13.
13. You see the wolf is kind of running. The lady, which everyone can see now, she's kind of standing by the edge, and the wolf has stopped to meet her. You see the lady looks at it, then Dawn, what you didn't notice, well, you would have noticed, that she has a what seems to be a third eye that's just on her forehead. It's like black instead of where the white should be, and there's a white pupil. She doesn't look at it. Her normal eyes, which one of them are scarred, and like kind of whitened. Her normal eye, which you can see out of, just looks directly at the wolf, and the other one looks at the direwolf, the fake direwolf, and the direwolf just disappears.
What, the fake direwolf disappears?
Yep, it's gone. But the moment that the eye looked at it, it just went.
Prince proceeds to start slowly backing away into the trees because he's like, oh, that didn't work.
You continue to hear this conversation. Well, kind of hear this conversation. You hear elements of it. You hear that, you see first of all that this wolf, you look at this giant wolf and it seems to have like above, just kind of on its just massive head, this kind of gold pattern that kind of goes back and like by its ears and continues down the back. There's almost arcane runes, which, do a nature check?
Nature, 1 second.
Or an insight.
I'll just do insight because I'm not gonna lie, I'm better at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
12.
You sense... You don't know much about what this is. You've never seen this before. But you sense it's through the gold patterns some sort of, not nobility, but like leadership or whatever wolf kind of form that is, as she turns into a human half the size of what this wolf was. She has like a kind of almost, once again, a golden like part of her hair, and that continues down to this like darker blonde, but this is like one just kind of knotted, almost like it's got thorns inside of it, this golden crown kind of. And she looks at this lady and the lady looks at her, and you just hear these elements of the conversation. You hear that apparently this wolf isn't happy. You hear something about the village, and that they killed her pack or parts of her pack. You hear the lady mention the other lady, the high elf, mentioned Strahd, and that he has his plans. The wolf lady seems to get angry at this, and she turns into like this large, like almost 10-foot tall hybrid form of a werewolf. You recognize this as a werewolf, and you see that the high elf just kind of isn't fazed by this, and you hear just, if you want to get your anger out, take it on them. And she points at your whole group, and this werewolf howls loud, and you just all see, well, Dawn, you notice at first, obviously, a bunch of wolves come out from the forest. And do you want to roll initiative?
Fuck!
Failed your stealth.
No! Alright, gang. Let's go.
I've forgotten.
I stealthed well. Am I still hidden?
It was a group stealth check. You can be hidden from the wolves, yes, but the group failed, so that's why, if it averaged out to be a person, you would have succeeded.
To clarify, it's your roll plus dex for.
Yes, I believe you also have you add your half proficiency as well.
Okay, so I got 19.
19.
18.
11. Well, from all the wolves we didn't kill are coming back to haunt us.
Okay. You see that there are 3 dire wolves and 2 normal wolves kind of approaching you. Irina goes first immediately. She's still tired, but not tired enough to have exhaustion at this point. She just immediately just goes to attack one of the wolves. And this is the first one that hits the second. She's attacking a normal wolf. She does some damage to the wolf. And then Typha, it's your turn.
Okay, well, the wolf that Irina hit, I'm gonna try and attack as well.
Okay.
Actually, can I step forward a little bit and use Tidal Wave? Thunder Wave? I can't remember what it's
Yeah.
called. Thunder Wave. Okay. So each creature in a 15 cube originating from me must make a Constitution saving throw. So I want to step in front of all my friends, obviously.
Okay, they're all just coming from around you. You can probably hit 2 of them.
Yeah, they need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. So 2 of them. You hit one of the normal wolves and a dire wolf. The normal wolf fails, and the dire wolf got a 19.
Okay, so the dire wolf didn't fail. They take the normal wolf will take 2d8 damage and get pushed 10 feet away. The other one gets half damage and isn't pushed away.
And you're hitting the one that Irina hit as well.
Yeah. So
Okay.
oh god, nice though. I got double 8s, so 16 for my
Yeah,
damage.
You
Very
kill the
nice.
first wolf. It just kind of, with the sound of your instrument, just kind of
Blasting up.
bellows out.
It's gonna, but it moves any unsecured object. So although I kill it, I'm still gonna fling its corpse.
Yeah, so you just fling his corpse.
10 feet away.
It like, I can't remember the name for it. Squeals in pain, and hits a nearby tree and just kind of slopes down. You just hear a visible, like an audible crack of its spine as it falls down the tree.
There's
and
a
the one-
thunderous boom out to 300 feet as well. So
Yeah, everyone hears it. You just hear a flock of birds fly away at this. What did you roll again? It was 16.
yeah, 16. So the
Half
other
a
the dire
16
wolf
is
gets 8. Yeah, if it's a double 8, that's gonna be my best roll of the game. Isn't it?
Woo!
Is that your whole turn?
I don't think there's much else I can do because I haven't got any bonus.
Yeah, you do. You could bonus action Bardic Inspiration if that's what you wanted to do. I believe.
That is a fair point.
Healing Word is a bonus. Wait, Thunderwave is a normal spell, so you
Thunderwave's a
wouldn't have to do
spell.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I could still Bardic Inspiration. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait.
Okay. So it's the Direwolf's turn. Seeing that you try to attack it, it's going to attack you, the first one of them. One of them's going to go after Ismar, and the other's going to go after. They're going to go after you, Dawn. You seem big. Raising it. They currently have. You see, when they're working together, they seem to do better. Okay. That's a natural 20 on you, Typha.
Like,
Again?
that happened to me when we were fighting the zombies.
It did, but they have advantage, so
I'm
it's to
gonna
be.
die.
The wolves once again teaching us that friendship is magic.
Friendship is. You take 10 piercing damage.
They only rolled a 5 on their attack.
Yeah, I rolled low. I rolled 2 ones plus some other stuff.
Yeah.
So Dawna, that is a 16 to hit you. And does that hit you, Dawn?
Yes, 16 does hit.
Okay. That is also 10
Thank you.
without the crit. So,
I'm lucky that one didn't hit me.
also make a strength saving throw, the both of you.
12.
Well, you are the wolf kind of pounces onto you and knocks onto the floor. You're currently prone from its bite. Dawn.
I got 7, so definitely prone
Yeah,
as well.
same thing. That is the 3 wolves. You see that Ismark doesn't get hit by his attack. Because the wolf bites his armor, but he's wearing quite thick armor. That's gonna be Prince's turn.
Hi. Did we all hear the conversation where the wolf lady said that she was upset about people killing her wolves?
No,
Okay. Well, in that
you
case,
weren't paying attention. You were too busy hiding, and you didn't try to roll perception again.
fair point. In that case, it is murder time. So, let me pick my spell. I'm gonna do fuck you, aka chromatic orb. So, what do I need to do for this? Range spell attack. Oh, I also need to choose type. I will do fire damage. I don't think it matters.
What one are you doing at?
I will attack. Let's have a look.
There's one on Typha, one on Dawn, and one that's attempting to fight Ismark.
Which
There's a wolf that's slowly approaching you all.
I'll hit the wolf. Actually, no. I will hit the dire wolf that's got 30 HP.
Okay. For context, I show HP because it's easier.
Yeah, I forgot that the podcast people can't see that.
Yeah. I don't care what people say. I like showing HP.
Ooh! Where is my little thingy? I need to know what number I add. That's an unnatural 20.
Okay, you hit.
Woo! Now I need to roll 3d8.
Leave it on.
Oh my god!
Did you roll all
You
8?
did
I
it.
rolled all 8s! Hold on,
That's
I gotta
5
do the
8s
math.
in a row from all 8. That
So
was
24. 24 damage to this
24
wolf.
damage.
I almost killed it in
you-
one shot. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you describe how this happens.
So my rings glow with magic, and I like wave my hands together until they form a big ball of fire, and I just yeet it at the wolf, and it goes smacking into it.
You yeet it on the wolf, and the fire immediately just explodes, and you see the wolf. It just crawls up the wolf. The wolf was on fire briefly, but the spell doesn't do that. So the wolf is massively damaged.
Hell yes!
That is your turn. Ismark is going to attack the direwolf that he is fighting. Ismark hits the direwolf that he is fighting, and then Dawn, it's your turn.
Question: can I use rage? So rage gives
Rage
me
is a bonus
advantage.
action.
So could I do that and then use the advantage to? I'm assuming I have to knock the wolf off to become unprone.
Yes.
Can I do that? Rage first, and then obviously do the strength saving throw.
At this point, it's just a strength check, but yeah.
Okay, will
First.
I get advantage from raging first or not?
Yes,
Okay.
you will.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying.
Or you don't have to roll. It will be a strength check to get the wolf off of you. Well, I mean, no, the wolf isn't on you. You're not grappled. So the wolf just kind of knocked you prone and jumped off. So you can just get up using some of your movement.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Sorry
Okay.
to clarify.
No, that's fine.
I described that badly before.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to rage, and I'll just try and hit the wolf that attacked me.
Yes. So roll to attack.
That is a good day. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
Woo!
Oh
Roll.
yeah, because I'm a barbarian, it says if crit can roll extra damage dice. Does that mean I get to roll 2d12? Because I'm assuming I'll use my great axe.
Believe so.
I don't know, because I feel like that would be quite broken, obviously, because
No.
we double damage already.
No. You double the first one, then you roll the next one. When you
Oh,
just add
okay.
it.
Okay, good, because I thought that sounds broken. So first one, which will double 5, so plus 3 is 8, so 16, and then the second d12, 1 second, 2. I forgot what I said.
So 18.
10.
Oh, 10? 26.
Yeah, that. Thank you, Coffee, for having good maths.
No, I have a calculator, but you're welcome.
Oh, still counts.
Why, thank you.
Brutal critical is a ninth level abilities you get, so you wouldn't have that beginning. So it's just the original one.
Oh, so 16 then.
Oh, 16. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Nice.
I had to look that up. So you did 16 damage to the wolf that was on you.
Yes, please.
You just killed the wolf that's on you since that was that one.
Bye-bye, wolf.
Yeah, so you get up and you just slice that wolf through its kind of spine, and it just almost falls in half, kind of, through the
Has
crest.
there been a wolf that I've killed that I haven't decapitated? No.
You didn't decapitate this one.
Cut it in half. Completely.
Yeah.
Mortal kill.
But is that your whole turn? You can move to somewhere else if you want to.
No, I'm fine at the minute, thank you.
Okay. The wolf, the lone wolf, the not dire wolf that just saw you killed the other wolf is going to try to attack you. Still got pack tactics. It rolled a 16 plus whatever, so I'm assuming that's going to hit.
Yep,
6 damage.
6 damage.
Piercing damage. So half to 3. Because you're
Oh, yeah.
Then that's the wolf's turn, and it's going to be Arena's turn again. You see Arena is going to try to help you, Dawn, and attack the wolf that's on top of you. She
Dawn's
only
not
hit
got a wolf on top of her.
on top of you.
Oh, me. She's helping
Yeah,
me.
well, it's not on top of you. It's
It's
basically
attacking.
on top of you.
It's engaging in combat.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's just because you said Dawn, and I was like, eh?
Did I say Dawn? I said
Yeah.
Typha.
You said she's gonna help you, Dawn.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. I was just confused. Apologies.
Yeah, so Arena hits that wolf. Typha, it's your turn.
Okay. Well then, obviously, I'm going to try and hit the wolf as well.
Mm-hmm.
This time, I'm not going to use Thunderwave though, because that was. I'm going to use Dissonant Whisper. Do you know what that does?
No.
Okay, so you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Yes.
On
Roll
a
14.
14.
Yeah, so it
Do I
just.
add Jack of all trades to that?
I believe you add.
No, because that's already got my proficiency. That's already got. Ignore me. That's already got. So that's 14 dead.
Yeah, so it succeeds. So it takes half damage, I believe.
Okay, yeah, it does. It takes half damage, so I need 3d6. So it takes 4 damage because I rolled 8.
4 damage. Okay. Cool. Is that your whole turn?
And then I'm also gonna take a couple of steps back. No offense to anybody, but I'm quite hurt.
You take a step back from the wolf.
Yeah, oh wait, I'm prone, aren't I? That would mean just.
I mean, you can get up and take a step back,
Oh yeah, that's what I would like to do.
but the wolf would get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh then, yeah, let's not do that. I've only got 7
Yeah.
HP.
Okay.
Let's not do that. Then yeah, that's. Oh, can I call? No, I'm not doing that to Iris. She's too little. Nope. That's it. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna give Irene a bardic inspiration. Is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, what do you say to her? What do you do to give it to her?
I'm just gonna literally look her and be like, "You got this, girl."
She nods at you, slightly frazzled. And then it's the Diabol's turn. One of them is attacking Ismark, the other one. I'm gonna roll to see if it attacks you or not. It doesn't, it attacks Arena. I believe that hits. And then the second one's gonna attack Ismark because they're just attacking NPCs. And that the other one hits. Takes damage. Then Prince, it's your turn. Oh, they're gonna flex structures. You see Arena stands still, is okay from her strap save, and so is Ismark. Everyone else is rolling good, other than you two. Other than you three, I mean.
Cool. If it's working, then keep doing it. So I'm casting Chromatic Orb again.
Cool.
I will do. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do lightning damage this time, and I will hit the Direwolf with the most health.
Okay. The one that's fighting is Mark then.
Yep. I'm gonna defend my bro.
Cool. So roll to attack.
Ooh, what do I add to hit? I've got 10.
10 to hit. You see that the small little bead of lightning energy kind of goes wide. It strikes a tree, and you hear this like slight electric sound. The bolt of lightning, or the lightning energy, just kind of wraps around the tree and just goes up and into the ground and disperses outward.
Fuck.
Cool effect.
It's a cool effect, but fuck. I'm gonna use a bonus action to do my sorcerer thingy. I'm gonna. Oh my god! I'm gonna create a spell slot. I'm gonna create a level 1, so I spend 2 sorcery points, and that's it.
Nice. This is Mark's turn. He's gonna roll to attack the wolf that is attacking him. He hits once. He's a little fucking bitch. He can't hit for shit.
But he's our little fucking bitch.
Yeah.
He's doing amazing.
He does damage, so.
He did it. He did the thing.
He did the thing.
So that was his mark. Dawn, it's your turn. There's a normal wolf coming to attack you, and there's the 2 dire wolves.
So I have decided that Dawn is very mean and will in fact attack the wolf that's coming towards her, or at least attempt to.
Yeah. I do believe you have reckless attack at level 2, right? So you can always do that.
I'm just doing a normal
Okay.
12. 17 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, 1 minute. D12 plus 3. 13.
But you describe how you kill the wolf.
Woo!
The normal wolf.
Just again, Dawn uses her lovely skills in butchery to just hit like an artery, I guess. So it's
Okay.
quick.
Yeah, so you
Hopefully.
swing into this wolf sideways. It just hits into its rib cage and just into its into its lungs, and just a bunch of, you just immediately see the wolf because yelps in pain, and just a lot of its organs, it just dies quickly like you wanted it to. That wolf is dead.
Fatality.
Irina's turn. She's going to roll. What's your bard inspiration dice?
D6.
It's a natural one for her first one. So she would hit you since you're next to her.
Ah.
I apologize. She just hits on her second one. But for your damage,
I believe you're talking to Typha, yeah?
Typha,
Yeah.
yes. Typha, you take 5 piercing damage,
Oh
and
gosh.
the wolf takes 6. So you see that she just pierces the wolf almost as through its jaw, but the wolf isn't dead yet. It's the two direwolves' turn. Gonna attack Irina since Irina has attacked. No,
Do
it's
I not have
Typha's
a
turn.
go? I was
You
gonna
have-
say.
My bad.
That's me.
No, Typha, you don't get to have a go.
Yeah, Typha, Irina just brutally kills you.
I've been hurt badly, but I'm not dead.
If this were Pokemon, you'd be in the red zone and you'd be flashing and there'd be the whole dramatic music.
Yeah, I'm gonna be swaying on my feet, clearly.
Sorry, Dawn.
Sorry, Dawn.
Typha. Fuck, I'm sorry. She said sorry, Typha. I ain't bad with names. Shut up.
You're good. You're
I
fine.
practiced Irina's voice by saying Dawn.
I vote that Irina is just bad with names.
Irina is as bad with names.
Yeah.
I need to do something to not die right now.
Don't you know
You can use a
healing?
cantrip and a bonus
I know,
action.
I know, I do know a healing, so I can do that. So I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so I need a 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
How do you do that? Describe how you heal yourself.
I'm just gonna put my hand over whatever is the worst looking injury.
Mm-hmm.
I'll blow a random little tune on my ocarina.
Yeah. Little tune just comes out of the ocarina, and you see this slight, almost green tinted healing energy just come from your ocarina and then down into where your part is. Your wounds are in Rota.
But I get 6 HP back, yay!
Yeah.
Oh, and then that is an action, not a bonus action. So for a bonus action, I might use another bardic inspiration actually, just purely because this is not a good situation. I'm gonna give Ismark some inspiration,
Okay.
just because he seems to be struggling a bit at the moment, and just be like, I would like to point at him and just basically say to him, I hope you do better than your sister, and don't hit someone. And then just kind of look at Irina and be like, sorry.
And Bismarck just nods with his new inspiration. And direwolves still got pack tactics.
Yeah.
You see Irina gets hit. For the first one. They're still just going after Ismark and Irina, since they're the ones who's attacking them well enough to deserve attacks. And Ismark gets critted on.
Oh dear.
Don't die, Ismark.
Don't jinx it.
Irina looks hurt from her attack, but she's not down. Ismark looks very hurt.
Oh dear.
The wolf just kind of bites into Ismark's, I forgot the name of it, calf. Ismark's gonna make a strength save, so will Irina. Irina fails and she's knocked prone. Ismark also fails and is knocked prone. But yeah. So Ismark and Irina are on the floor. They've taken a lot of damage. Prince, it's your turn.
Well, since my bro has taken the most damage, which of the direwolves is the one on him? The weaker one?
The
or
one, the stronger one.
Stronger one. Alright, chromatic orb time once again. So,
Yeah.
let me roll a hit. Please. 13?
13.
Does it hit?
Not a direwolf.
Fuck.
He just misses a direwolf.
Oh, well, I'll pick fire and then it will do nothing anyway, so...
Yeah, you can see it just slightly misses, almost singeing the fur, and just hits onto the floor, just missing the direwolf.
Well,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. I wish I had a bonus action, but I've done all my sorcery point thing and I don't have bonus actions. Prince just gives Ismark a sad look.
Yeah. Ismark will get up, first of all, and he's going to try to do his 2 attacks. Ismark hits on both of them with the Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Because, yeah, the Bardic made his first one just miss easy with the fast attack. He's just about to miss, but you, when Typha nod, well, where you see just a slight memory, and he attacks. He actually hits.
Can I time be like, go Ismark?
Yeah. So he does quite a bit of damage since he's strong, and that's his turn. Dawn, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my movement to run to the wolf that is attacking Ismark and just try and hit it again with a great axe.
Yeah.
12 plus 5, 17.
Yeah. The 12 plus.
I just realised I forgot to be when I'm raging I get to add extra damage. I forgot to be adding that. Oops.
Well, add
It's
it now.
okay. Yeah.
7 plus 2 plus 3, 12.
Kill it. How do you kill it?
Once again, just try and hit it in the way to kill it as quick as, and well, the thing's already in pain, so probably not painlessly. As quickly as possible.
Just over here one-shotting everything. So yeah, you go over. How does your rage look? Do you look mad or?
I think we joked that Dawn's rage is less of like actual anger and more just like, I'm angry now. Sorry about that.
Just imagine her walking around going, "You've been very bad."
Dawn just goes over deadpan and
What inconvenience.
yeah, just once again goes over. This time the axe hits under its belly and just goes upwards. Its guts fly everywhere and it's dead instantly.
Oh dear.
Didn't hurt.
Can Prince roll to not vomit?
Sure, roll Constitution.
Oh, I guess he held it in. Well, yeah. I mean, I've got a fucking 16. I assume I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Prince.
You avert your gaze to this. Then it's Irina's turn.
Go
And
Irina.
please,
Go Irina.
smaller than
Go
you.
Irina.
Sorry.
Go Irina. Go Irina.
But
In the
Dawn's getting
background,
into it.
Typha's going, go Irina. Go Irina. Go Irina. Go Irina. Please don't hit me this time. Go Irina. Go Irina.
Irina looks at you with a death glare. Irina
She
goes
goes
to
to
that
blow a
strange-
kiss back and then catches herself just before, like, not appropriate.
So yeah, Irina kills her. You see that she pierces that same spot in the jaw that she did before, but this time the rapier goes straight through the direwolf's head. She takes it out with a flourish. The blood just going onto the nearby grass, and the direwolf just kind of falls limply onto the ground. And there's no more wolves around you. You will feel okay. You don't know if those people are nearby still. You look back and they don't seem to be there. You're just kind of in the forest a bit.
I vote that we all run.
That
Agreed.
might be a good idea.
Everybody run.
Sorry about that, Typha again. And she begins running.
She what?
What?
Pardon? She
She
begins
says
running.
sorry. She says sorry to you, then she continues. Then she starts running.
Wait! And she's gonna start running after her. Like almost like she didn't catch that everyone should be running because she's been too distracted. And she's like, no, wait, what? Wait, what? Just starts running after her.
Well, cue the Benny Hill music, I guess.
You run past the broken gate. You go down to this. My map. You just continue down the path, and you get to this point. Well, how long are you running for?
I'm following Irina, so as long as Irina running for.
I didn't take any damage, so I'm just booking it, and I will only stop if told.
Okay, do you everyone just roll a con save. Or athletics. See how far you can run. Irina's gonna go until she can stop, but she is tired. So,
I rolled a 2, and you changed it to athletics, so I got a 1.
well,
An
Irina got a
unnatural
natural
one.
one.
I got a 2.
Got a 5. So this is less of we run away and more we
Topple off.
immediately collapse.
Turn
Mark
to
got a
run.
4.
I'm gonna vote that we turn to run. Irina falls over, and we all just instantly fall over.
You will go to run for a bit. You do run for a bit. You're not that stupid. But at some point, yes, going down the mountain at this point, you will start tripping over each other. I need a dice for that. Thinking. You will take 4 bludgeoning damage from falling over each other. Well, these are two people who've got natural ones.
I'm not even
Typha.
mad.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm so glad I used cure wounds on myself. Otherwise, that would have killed me.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm
yeah,
not
you
mad.
stumble for a bit. Then, out of breath, stop the running for a bit, I guess.
Yeah,
What did they mean by the lady who turned into a wolf and came back and then turned back from a wolf said that they had Strahd has a plan and some people kill part of her pack.
I think we maybe killed the wolf.
Yes, that does sound like the wolves that we killed near your brother when he was on the boat. Sounds like they might have been part of her pack.
Ah, no.
So we just killed more of her pack.
Well, good job, us.
Oops.
Probably a good thing, but let's continue to go down the path until we can get some sort of safety.
Yeah, yes, let's walk this time.
Yeah.
So you will go down the path. You continue to this area that says you'll go eventually reach the bottom of the mountain. The path veers to the right for a bit. At some point, you do all get tired. You see that from all this walking, it's been a long time. You spent a couple of hours just, well, not you spent the whole day just walking. You do have to spend another night. Irina looks at everyone, unless he wanted to do anything whilst he was walking.
The only thing I can think about is the worry that Prince hasn't eaten today.
I was gonna suggest that maybe Prince drank some of the wolf blood, but we ran away. So
Cool, I was having the same thought process, so, can I roll perception? Is there anything I can eat apart from the people with me, because they're all already injured?
You can make perception or survival if you want to. No, perception, I guess. Yeah.
Love how we all immediately like, what do you want to do while you're walking? We think to food.
Yeah.
we have to feed Prince.
He needs his sustenance. Well,
Oh, can
perception.
I check my pocket and make sure Iris is okay?
Yeah, Iris seems safe in your pocket. She looks at you and says, "That was scary, but it's
It
okay."
was very scary. Did you see Irina nearly hit me?
Yeah,
She,
that's
like,
bad.
nearly killed me.
You'll be fine. You can always just quickly ask me to come out and I can try to help you. I mean, it'll be hard to get back in your pocket afterwards, but I can try and help out.
But you're too small. You can't get
Yeah, but
hurt.
I can help people.
Uh,
Could you come? Ismark and Irina look really hurt. Could you help them a little?
Yeah, I can do that. Well, first you need help. And she's gonna cast Healing Word on you. As she says that, you
Oh,
get you have her stats. You can
yeah,
roll Healing
it's
Word.
healing word. 1d4 plus her spellcasting modifier,
Hmm.
which
And
is
she will also
2.
go to heal Ismark, since Ismark is more hurt.
Oh,
I got 13, by the way.
13.
I got an additional 3. And do you want me to roll for Ismark as well?
Yes, please. So
Okay.
you look around.
Ismark got 4.
Okay. You look around, Prince, for things to eat. Um, you do notice there are a couple of tracks just around the area. Just as you're going by, there's just there's just tracks of people who've been wolves and stuff. Um, you see that there are birds flying around. At some point, you do see just this not healthy looking, nothing here looks healthy, but you see this unhealthy looking some sort of deer just kind of pokes up from the side and just kind of eating some grass.
Hmm. You said there were tracks of people, correct?
Yeah, they look about a day or so old and they're going towards. No, they're going down the path. There are tracks of everywhere on this path.
Hmm. Well, if they're a day or so, we probably wouldn't be able to catch up in time. I'll look at the deer.
Mm-hmm.
Would chill
It doesn't
touch
seem like to see.
kill a deer?
If you can get over to it and touch it. Oh wait, is chill touch right?
It's ranged. It's 120 feet.
Yeah, so roll to attack.
Bye bye, dear.
I realise what's happening and turn around and do. You know when I'm going to say pathetic women in films do that? No, and hide in someone. Could I roll and hide my face against Irina's arm? And you'd be like, no, I'm
You
not
can.
watching this.
Yeah, you do that. Irina just kind of pats your head.
Unnatural 22.
You kill it. It's
Yeah,
dead.
yeah. That was
You
the
see
hit.
what does your little undead your shield touch look like?
My little hand. It's a skeleton hand with a cool little ring on it, kind of like my hands. And it just grabs the deer and fucking yanks, and then it's dead.
Yeah, you see it grabs the deer, it goes through its body and it seems to yank and pull something out, but you can't tell what it's holding. The deer just collapses. And the hand and whatever it was holding disappears.
Cool. Prince awkwardly does that thing where you like wipe your hands together in like that quick fashion, and then he heads over to the deer.
Yeah.
Just hear Typha whimper go, the poor deer.
Wow, that's
Sorry.
It's Mark's thesis is good job.
Thank you.
Yes,
And
but
we'll walk over with you.
Well, Prince is just gonna squat by the deer. Who walked over with me? Was it Ismark?
Ismark does, yeah.
Yep.
Ismark looks at you and it's like, I never thought that vampires would be a good way to make the blood, to drain a deer of its blood, so we can get the meat out better. Less
See?
messy this way.
See? Us vampires
have your
are
positive.
good. Yes!
If only, a lot of your people didn't stop killing ours, then it would be good.
And if only a lot of your people didn't stop killing ours.
didn't stop killing.
We'll see about that.
Typha, do
Pat
not
you on the
correct
head.
me on my wording. Oh, Prince tenses immediately from the head pat.
You see that Ismark is starting to get some meat off of the deer. Irina is just kind of looking at you, Typha, and is everything okay? I know you don't like seeing all that.
A lot has happened, and I don't eat meat, and I know you guys do, and I'm gonna go ask Raspberry if it's got any spare fruit.
You see at this point, Raspberry has just caught up to you all since you all started running, and Raspberry's speed is like 10 feet. Raspberry
Oh,
catches up with you all, shakes.
Oh, I won't. Oh, Raspberry, I was gonna ask, but you just need some rest. She's-
Raspberry looks at you, shakes, wiggles.
what do your wiggles mean, Magic Bush?
What does your
Iris, do you-
interruptive dance mean?
Iris, do you know what this means?
I don't know, it's kind of a plant. I can't speak for plants. That's like a
Maybe
thing
you
that like
should
some
learn.
people can do. Maybe
Can
I
we
should
roll-
learn.
Can I roll insight into what Raspberry's different shakes mean?
You can do nature with advantage since this is your raspberry bush.
Okay, I'll try and help with my -1 in intelligence.
It's like having a dog and the dog like barks and tilts its head at you and you're like, what are you saying, boy? And you try and piece it together.
I managed to get 2 10s, so that's a 9.
Okay. You gather from your time with this raspberry bush that it's just happy to be here. It doesn't seem to be exhausted. This is kind of just going from its normal walking speed. It has trouble running. So this is kind of shaking, almost happy to see you.
Oh, happy to see you too.
Yeah, he shakes and nuzzles up to you.
Oh. That would be so cute if in the background there wasn't one man cutting up a deer and another draining it of blood.
Only the most wholesome of moments in our curse rollers.
Yeah.
You see, at this point, Arena starts looking for just around. She spots 2 areas. She looks at this one area that's kind of by this lake. She has a memory of last night, so, and she goes by this part, just kind of at the edge of the mountain around the forest, around the small foresty part. She looks. Should we set up camp over there? Is that a good idea?
Anybody?
Works for me.
Prince is too busy draining blood. He cannot talk.
Typha spotted water and is just like, I don't really care what we do as long as I can go and have some water.
I guess I'm gonna start setting up camp over there. It is like about a 20-minute walk from the lake. You get the impression that Irina doesn't want to be near the lake since what happened last night.
Typha's gonna grumble and follow Irina then.
Yeah, I mean you could ask to go there.
She's
Okay.
not trying to make her feel uncomfortable.
So you go to this small clearing that is in between the mountain and the forest, and you begin to set up camp. Well, for you two, I'm assuming Dawn, you're helping them with the camp.
Yes.
Can you two just roll survival to just make the camp, and I'll have Irina do the same.
Nice. I got an unnatural 23.
Okay.
Nice. When I'm running away, I fall. When I'm just trying to set up a camp, I do stupidly well.
You make a nice little fire and set up the tents.
I got 11.
Yeah, you all help out together. So it was an easy thing to do anyway. The DC was a 10. You all know how to do this. So you set up all that. Eventually, Ismark and Prince, you come over and ask him to do anything whilst he's over there.
No.
Yeah, so Ismark and Prince come over. Ismark has just got a bunch of not dried, because as fresh meat is still kind of slimy, but it doesn't have the blood all over it since you got rid of that.
Yep.
And he's gonna start cooking that out for people who want to eat it. Typha, you do see that fuck, I can't remember names. You see that Iris just comes over to you with 2 little raspberries from Raspberry. You see that Raspberry's okay with it. Almost you see that Raspberry immediately grows them back. They're not like the most nourishing thing, but you do have your ration pack and stuff like that.
Thanks, Iris. Thank you, Raspberry.
Raspberry shakes.
Need to learn how to
Approvingly.
talk to that thing.
So you all talked about getting a reading. What was that about?
Yeah, we should probably talk about that. Prince will awkwardly, with the back of his hands, try and wipe some of the blood off of his face, but it is kind of smeared around his mouth, so...
Typha will point at Prince and prestidigitation, but quite happily make it wash his mouth out as well.
Your mouth goes dry.
Yeah, he frowns. But he shrugs. He can't be
Taste of
bothered to
sparkles.
complain. It tastes of what?
Taste of sparkles. You don't know what you've never tasted this before, and it's really weird, but it just tastes of sparkles.
Prince wrinkles his nose. Thank you. Anyway, yes, readings. So we had our group reading together, obviously. I just wanted to talk about the cards, try and piece together what they meant. Yeah.
Talking about our personal...
No. Our group one. The one that had, was it 5 cards? Or was it 6? 5.
5.
Yes. Our group one. Because I think that they are, well, I know that they are significant, but, it's important to talk about it, maybe. He does an awkward smile.
I still don't understand what happened. But I guess you thought. I mean, it's not really to do with me, I guess, so I just deal with it.
I mean, if you want to join in, you can. It's more that we had some cards drawn. I get the gist, don't worry. I'm just joking. I'm gonna go and start getting prepared for the night.
You don't have to.
Hmm?
You don't have to.
Arena will just sit. He's gonna be listening in. As Mark is preparing food.
Cool. Well, Prince will just go on a ramble then. Okay, so pulling up the Discord notes. So, I remember that Madame Eva said our first card, the Abjurer. She said that the card allowed her to see a fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. And she said that card would tell of history, and knowledge of the ancient will help us understand our enemy. So, I don't know, perhaps we should be on the lookout for a house with a stone dragon. Maybe there'll be something in there.
Okay, we haven't seen any stone dragons yet though, have we?
No. We've seen stone knights because of the gates. But not dragons.
Have you ever seen a house with a stone dragon?
You haven't?
No.
So what about the second one? The second one was a dead village drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil to the world. It was the Conjurer, and it was a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
Right. Well,
I'm confused by this because it was that, but also the card was the coming of an unexpected supernatural threat. Those who think of themselves as gods. How does that make sense? How is it an unexpected supernatural threat who thinks of themselves as a god, but then tell of a powerful force for good and protection? Do you know?
Well, perhaps... I don't know, perhaps that part... The card itself, the Conjurer, that's the meaning of it, the unexpected supernatural threat. Maybe it's not referring to the holy symbol, because I agree that is contradictory. I can't speak with my accent. That is contradictory. So, perhaps it is referring instead to the dead village drowned by the river. Perhaps there's, I don't know, something about that village that's unexpected, supernatural, whatever.
We steer clear of a dead village.
Well, I guess, this card is saying there will be a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. So if we see a dead village drowned by a river, then that...
We need to go in.
Yes, because that holy symbol might be there. Whatever it is.
And it might be able to... Because we've got to... Does that tie in with us protecting Irina? Is that what we need to do? We need to find that?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, could do. I don't really know what all of this would do. I just know that, it's important. Otherwise, Maneva wouldn't have bothered to tell us about it.
That's fair.
So, fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. Look out for a stone dragon. Dead village drowned by a river. Look out for that. Dawn, do you remember the third card?
That would be the Dictator, a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of light. And it was a throne fit for a king. So, where would, I guess, Strahd's castle? Why would we go there so soon, though?
Yes, I mean, a throne fit for a king would imply, leader of Barovia. Makes sense, so you might be right. Yeah, in that case, maybe we could deal with this one later.
But won't it be in order?
I don't know if the order matters. Perhaps it does, but I don't know.
Or maybe...
Is Strahd a king?
Well, they called themselves a monarch when we met them.
Dawn, is there any other kings of Barovia?
Yeah.
Don't do a history check.
Roll a history. Hang on. 9.
9. You know vaguely from what your father told you about the history of Barovia that Strahd did have parents. That they were the king and the queen. That you heard mentions of a brother, and Strahd calls himself the monarch.
Strahd used to have a family, so maybe instead of his throne, it might be their final resting places.
Then, where would Strahd bury their family?
Somewhere no one could find it, I'm guessing.
Well, that's gonna be easy then.
Yes, I assume that this weapon of vengeance will be hard to find then.
A sword of light. That sounds like just what Strahd needs right up his...
I like you, Typha.
Hey, friends again.
Maybe not yet, but we'll get there. Anyway.
Who remembers what the fourth card was?
I think I do. That's a horseman, correct? It's a card that sheds light on the one who will help you in the battle against dark. So, the card said that it saw a dead man of noble birth, guarded by his window. Return life to the dead man's corpse and he will be your staunch ally. The card was also about death, disaster, horrible defeat, end of a bloodline. The horseman's not a very good card.
So, we have to find a man guarded by his window?
A dead man of noble birth, guarded by his window, yes.
Not his widow? I know what a... How does a window guard a man?
Well, it might be more metaphorical. It might just mean that he remains bound to wherever he is.
Oh. There's gonna be a lot of dead men.
Yes. Well, there will be a lot of, dead people. Vampires. We are around. We do exist. Zombies. They also exist. Skeletons. There's a lot of dead things. Yes.
A dead man of noble birth. Could that be Irina and Ismark's father?
I don't know if I'd consider their father nobility. I mean, you can ask
Plus
them.
it's at the end of a bloodline, and she's gonna look awkwardly at Irina and Ismark and be like, your dad wasn't the end because there's you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not related to him. Ismark is. Ismark is not. I told you last time. I'm adopted.
I really genuinely don't remember that.
Surprise!
I'm just gonna say that Typha was too busy trying not to check her out.
That is correct.
Okay.
Well, it still doesn't work because, as Ismark said, he is in fact related to his father, so that doesn't end the bloodline. We'll find another dead man of noble birth. I'm sure we can do something to cheer him up or whatever. Return life to his corpse.
Okay, and the last card, a marionette. Does anybody know what a marionette is?
It's like a doll that you can control and animate.
Okay, so the presence of a spy or minion of some great power, an encounter with a puppet or an underling. So that would be like a marionette. It's a puppet.
Yes.
And it says the meaning that Madame Eva said was, your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to them. Look to great heights, find the beating heart of the castle. They wait nearby. I think that means that the throne isn't in the same place, because it's two different cards.
I'm rolling for something. Cool. That was more of a note to self thing. So Prince thinks about it. And he's like, I don't know. Maybe they could both refer to the same place, or maybe there are multiple castles.
Dawn, do you know of any more castles?
DM, please help. My brain's gone blank. Do I know any more castles?
No, this is the only castle inside.
Thank you, DM.
Inside Barovia.
No, just Strahd's castle.
Well, the benefit of this is that two of our cards, if we are right, refer to the same place. So we can get both of them done in one hit. Although this last card is referring to our enemy of darkness and where we can find them.
And the third card was talking about a weapon that I assume is to help us kill them, so if they're in the same place, we better do them in the right order.
Yes, we better find that weapon first, and then our enemy. Which I think we all know who our enemy is. He just twirls his hair around his finger as he says that.
It's you?
No! It's,
Dawn, I think Prince is telling us he's the enemy.
Oh my god.
Well,
Quick,
I did.
Dawn.
Obviously it was the marionette, and as a vampire spawn, Prince is bound to Strahd, so maybe he's the marionette.
Prince blinks very slowly at you. He is trying to withhold annoyance.
But the thing is, that could be true and he doesn't even realize it.
I am right here. Why are you talking about me as if I'm not?
Hang on a second, she's gonna get up and walk around you and be like,
What are
I
you
can't
doing?
see any strings.
Oh my god. Typha.
Just wave her hands over your head. They're not invisible either. I think he's okay.
Maybe it's a magic trick.
Oh god.
Iris.
But then again, what? Assuming the castle is Strahd, referring to Strahd's castle, what would they consider the heart of their castle?
Well, he's a vampire. He's all about eating people, so his dining room?
Yes, they are a vampire.
They're a vampire, yes.
It's alright. I mean, they don't mind any pronouns really, but whatever. The dining room's a good guess. Hearts would probably be there.
Or the kitchen.
Yes, a vampire's kitchen probably wouldn't be your favorite spot, would it, Typha?
Gonna just glare at you. I could clean your mouth out again.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm being honest. Either way. Yeah, alright, so... I guess that's...
Although
Oh?
it's getting late, we should probably talk about taking watch. Who's going to be taking watch for tonight?
Right. I'm happy, since there's an odd number of us, I'm happy to take watch alone. If anyone is if you're alright with that.
But that brings up the problem of if
Strahd comes.
If Strahd comes, you're a spawn.
We've already been harassed. We went near the castle. If Strahd was coming near us, surely they would have done that by now.
But they might wait until we least expect it.
I suppose that's fair. Prince, looks a little bit sad, but he's not gonna explain.
Plus, we're no good to them if, we've not got any blood, so they wouldn't they let us rest a little bit just to make sure they've got something to eat? She looks really concerned as she says it.
Well, if they were gonna do that, then they wouldn't come during this night, and therefore I would be okay to have watch alone.
Iris could always watch with you. She could wake us
The
up.
fancy pants.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Iris
Yeah.
could watch with
I'm
you,
gonna
and then
watch
she
with
can
Mr.
wake
Fancy
up.
Pants.
She can wake us up if anything happens.
Yeah. And Iris sits on your shoulder.
Is this
Let's
the
go.
only way that you're going to let me go and watch alone?
Hey, be glad it's your shoulder. She could be sitting on your head.
I can sit on your head?
No, Iris.
Please
be
do not.
good.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you're
Typha
not
never
watching.
lets me sit on her head.
Hmm?
She said Typha never lets me sit on her head.
Yeah, I haven't got any hair. If you sit on my head and fall, what are you gonna grab?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I can fly.
What were you saying, Dawn?
You can't watch alone if Iris is with you.
Ah, wow. Fair point. But fine. I shall be on watch with Iris.
Iris will probably just play anyway.
No, I won't. I'll be responsible.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
Okay, so are you going first?
I do not mind. But who? Do you? The rest of you want to arrange who's
I
going
do
when
not.
first?
Well, I just in the nicest way, you're the least injured.
Yes,
So
I
it'd
know.
probably be a good idea for us to get some rest.
Yes, and therefore we could go first. But I'm more asking, what group of pairs are you all going to go in?
Dawn, who do you want to go with?
I don't mind.
Irina,
Easy.
Ismark, have you got a preference?
I think. I mean, I hung out with you last night. I think me and Mark should probably talk about some things. Be nice for you two to talk to each other too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Everything is sorted. Go to sleep, mortals, and Prince just walks off.
She's gonna press the digitation in your mouth as you walk away.
He flips a middle finger in your direction.
Prince will go after you.
Alright. Sleep well.
What? Wait, would Dawn know what mortal means? What?
You can do an intelligence check if you want to.
Fantastic. 5.
No, you don't know what that means. But anyway,
Just goes
So-
to sleep thinking about this new word and what it could possibly mean.
as you go to sleep, that is where we will end the session.
Ah, what a good
Uh,
little session.
Yeah, you did a lot.
We did indeed. Good job, us.
We nearly died again. Woohoo!
Woo!
Partly exacerbated by falling down a hill.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I
DM.
know that it is just wolves. I mean, you could have succeeded the stealth check, but yeah.
We did not. But yes,
We
thank you for the session, Dungeon Master.
I could just imagine Typha sitting there being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that I hit so well, and then you guys all got us spotted." That's just not fair.
And thank you, viewers, for watching the show.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much for listening, watching, whatever the frick you're doing.
I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as we enjoyed doing it.
Exactly. If you want to check us out, you can look at our socials. In the description below, you will find links to our Discord, to our Twitter, all that good shit.
You should join our Discord.
Yeah, you should join our Discord.
Like
Like I said, if you join our Discord, I will send a picture of my new little dice roller thingy. We will also, as Celeste said, there are cool emotes all drawn by the lovely Feli. So you should join. Anyone else got any socials they want to shout out?
No.
Not right now.
Not really, just go drink water,
Yes,
keep yourself safe.
absolutely. 10 out of 10 suggestion.
You are-
Recommend standing up and
worthy.
stretching.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
I'm gonna promote my YouTube channel because I'm a selfish dude. So I have a YouTube channel called Coffee Venger. You should check it out. I haven't uploaded in nearly 2 months, but let's ignore that. Yeah, have a good day.
Yes, don't die. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.